you.
I've seen all the cameras.
Oh boy, emotional, very emotional evening, wonderful evening. And so where do I start? First of all, I'm so honored as Ian's father to stand here and celebrate his marriage to Shannon. And that is very special. But first I just want to start out and thank the Fosters for the amazing job they've done in putting this whole wedding together. And attending to all the fine details and the last minute changes and all the glitches. Just great job, and thank you. And more importantly, thank you for welcoming us, and particularly Ian, into your wonderful family. It means so much. So I asked Andrea, my wife, what I should say tonight for her advice, and she said, keep it short and don't try to be funny. We've been married a couple of years, as you can tell. So I'll try to do those things. But first of all, as I watched the ceremony and I watched Ian and Shannon together, the memories just come flooding in. And I'm thinking about driving Ian to chess tournaments, and I'm thinking about driving him to basketball games. And just overwhelmed with emotion. And I just want to say, Ian, I'm so proud of the man you've become. It's been so much fun to be your father. And I really look forward to the future. And Shannon, I learned a lot about Shannon before I even met Shannon. Because when they first started dating, Andrea and I heard that they had been to a museum together. Now, most of you, or many of you, may know that Ian is not a big fan of museums. During those years, you much more likely find him at a poker table. So when I heard that, my response was, wow, this is serious. But after we got a chance to meet Shannon, it became very clear. Her confidence, her warmth, just amazing. And so I want to thank Shannon. It sounds cliche, and it is cliche, but I want to thank Shannon for being Ian's perfect match. But particularly, I want to thank her for showing Ian the beauty in things that he otherwise might have overlooked. So, I also want to quote my favorite president, Theodore Roosevelt, because I think he's famous for saying, and I'll paraphrase, that there's nothing on earth, no form of success of any kind, that equals the happiness that comes from marriage and family. And that the truth of that quote was very apparent during the ceremony to me today. So, in closing, Ian and Shannon, thank you for your relationship. It's been such a pleasure. It's brought us so much joy to watch you grow together and have your relationship mature and grow to the display of love that we saw today. So we can't wait to watch you take on the world together. And we love you very much, and we're so proud of you. Cheers.